Peace and grace to you, beloved. You're not here by accident. This moment, this very breath, is not random. Heaven has ordered your steps. There is a whisper from the divine, and it's calling your name. Pause and breathe. Let that settle in your chest. You are in a sacred space right now. Heaven is speaking to you, not through thunder or earthquake, but through the stillness that brought you here. You didn't just click a video. You walked into a word, a confirmation, a light that was already waiting for you. And the message is tender, yet powerful. You were the light in their darkest hour. They see it now, and heaven wants you to see it too. This isn't a coincidence. It's divine timing. If your heart is already stirring, if you feel the weight of something you can't explain, that's your spirit saying yes. Type, "I receive," in the comments below. Not as a ritual, but as a release. Because what's coming next is revelation. Beloved, the angels have spoken something deep, something holy, and now it's being revealed to your heart. You were the light in someone's darkest hour, when everything around them was confusion, when their soul was exhausted and their world felt empty. Your presence, your spirit, your love, it shined. They may not have said it. They may not have even known it then. But now, they do. The veil has lifted, and they're remembering the way you made them feel. Safe, seen, sacred. Heaven wants you to know. It wasn't in vain. Your kindness wasn't ignored. Your compassion wasn't wasted. Your light was not overlooked. It was planted. And now, that light is breaking through their walls. They've realized something they tried to bury. You were the one carrying warmth when they were cold inside. You were the one who smiled when they forgot how to hope. The realization is here. And your angels are saying, they know it now. Pause and breathe. Let that truth hold you. This is not just memory. This is divine recognition. You've been feeling it, haven't you? The heaviness, the quiet ache, that lingering question. Did they ever truly see me? There were nights you gave your heart in silence. Mornings you woke up hoping they would notice the depth of your love. But instead, you were met with distance, confusion, or worse, nothing at all. It broke something inside of you. Not just because they didn't stay, but because they never seemed to recognize what you carried. You weren't asking to be idolized. You just wanted to be seen. The pain you walked through wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Heaven allowed what you didn't understand, so that you could become what they couldn't ignore. You weren't being rejected. You were being refined. All that restlessness, all those moments where love felt like a burden instead of a blessing, they were allowed, so you could finally see yourself as God sees you, radiant, set apart, called. And now, the same soul who couldn't see your light before, is awakening in the darkness you were never meant to stay in. They remember, and heaven is making sure you know. Your pain had purpose. It was never for nothing. Heaven has been busy behind the scenes. Beloved, what felt like rejection, what looked like abandonment, was actually divine rearrangement. You didn't lose people. They were removed. Not because you weren't enough, but because the assignment on your life was too sacred to be mishandled any longer. Every closed door, every unanswered message, every silent exit, was permission from heaven to clear the way. Because what's coming next can't fit in yesterday's patterns. You were never meant to carry dead weight into destiny. Pause and breathe. Let that truth clear the fog. God isn't punishing you. He's protecting what's been promised. Sometimes, heaven will allow things to fall apart, so the real alignment can fall into place. And it's happening even now. In the unseen, the divine blueprint is being adjusted. Names are being highlighted. Timelines are being restructured. Hearts are being awakened. Yours and theirs. The space being cleared around you is the same space being made for you. You are not being left behind. You're being placed ahead of schedule. Let that settle deep. God is not delaying you. He's positioning you. Beloved, have you noticed the signs? Lately, you've been feeling things you can't explain. A sudden name whispering through your thoughts. A dream that lingered even after you woke. A pull toward places you haven't visited in years. Or an urge to check something, call someone, pause mid-scroll. These are not coincidences. They are divine nudges. Heaven's gentle way of saying, pay attention. It's unfolding. You've been walking by faith, even when your eyes saw nothing. And now, the veil is thinning. Clarity is approaching. And your spirit already knows it. Every repeated number. Every familiar song that stirs your heart. Every unexpected moment of peace. It's all confirmation. This isn't confusion. This is coordination. Heaven is speaking in symbols, in patterns, in whispers that your soul can recognize before your mind can explain. Pause. Breathe. Have you felt it? That unshakable knowing, that sacred stirring. You're not imagining it. It's real. The alignment is already in motion, and the signs will keep coming, not to tease you, but to teach you how to trust. Stay open. Stay watchful. Heaven is guiding every step. Beloved, you've questioned it, haven't you? Not just the promise, but yourself. Am I too much? Am I too late? Did I miss it somehow? Let me speak to the ache behind those questions. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not broken beyond repair. What you carry, that depth, that tenderness, that fierce compassion, it is a rare and divine gift. And heaven has not overlooked you. Others may have misunderstood your heart, but God never has. He designed you this way, full of light, full of love, full of truth. You weren't created to blend in. You were born to awaken others. That's why it's felt so lonely. That's why your path has been so different. You weren't forgotten. You were being fortified. And now, as divine alignment approaches, you'll begin to see why you had to carry so much for so long. Your softness was never weakness. It was spiritual strength in disguise. So breathe. Let go of the fear that whispers, "It's too late for me," because it isn't. You're right on time, exactly where heaven needs you to be. There is someone, beloved, a soul whose name has been written beside yours, long before either of you knew how deeply you'd be needed by one another. They are real, not a fantasy, not a figment of hope, but a promise in motion. They've walked through fire, just like you. They've carried wounds they didn't ask for, learned lessons the hard way, and prayed for healing in moments when no one else saw their tears. This isn't about perfection. This is about preparation. Their spirit has been shaped for you, and your light, beloved, has already reached their darkness in ways they're only now beginning to understand. They are remembering love. not the kind that fades with time, but the kind that anchors, heals, restores. And you were never waiting for just anyone. You were being prepared for the one who matches your mission, your depth, your devotion. Heaven has not overlooked your desire to love deeply. It has preserved it for someone who will finally know what to do with your heart. They are not far, and they are not unaware. The shift has already begun. When it happens, beloved, it won't feel like fireworks or chaos. It will feel like peace, not the kind you force, but the kind that flows, like still water meeting thirsty ground. You won't need to question your worth. You won't need to shrink, chase, or over-explain, because this time, your soul will whisper, "It's them." There will be divine ease, a calm certainty beneath the surface. Even if your mind doubts, your spirit will know. You'll recognize them by the peace they bring, not the pressure, by the way your nervous system relaxes, not tightens. And though their face may be familiar or new, their energy will speak the same language as your heart. There may be trembling at first, because real love humbles the soul, but deep down, you'll feel home. Their words will honor you. Their actions will reflect heaven. Their presence will stir something holy. And when you look into their eyes, you won't see a stranger. You'll see a reflection of your own healing. That's how you'll know, not by perfection, but by the presence of peace that passes all understanding. Let that settle in your spirit. It's closer than you think. Beloved, let's make this moment sacred. This isn't just information, it's activation. Right here, right now, speak this aloud. I am ready for what heaven has prepared for me. Say it again, slowly. Let the words roll over your soul. I am ready, not desperate, not begging, but ready, because your heart has been softened, your eyes have been opened, and your faith has been refined. Now type it in the comments. I am ready for what heaven has prepared for me. That simple act of writing, of declaring, it's a release. It tells heaven, I'm not just hearing this, I'm aligning with it. Pause. Feel the shift. It's already happening. Beloved, this isn't a far-off promise. This is a now movement. The shift isn't waiting on next week, next month, or next year. It's already in motion. You are not stuck. You are not behind. You are walking through a divinely timed transition. One step at a time. One act of faith at a time. What once felt delayed was actually God's mercy, shielding you until the alignment was safe to receive. Heaven is realigning timelines right now, bringing pieces together you didn't even know were scattered, rearranging what was broken, redirecting what was missed, restoring what was lost. You don't need to chase. You only need to move in rhythm with grace. Feel it, the way your heart is steadying, the way your spirit is beginning to believe again. That's activation, not hype, not emotion, but divine awareness. Something sacred is shifting, inside you, around you, ahead of you, and even if you can't see it yet, your obedience is opening doors. Walk forward, beloved, not in fear, but in faith. The alignment has already begun to catch up with your preparation. Keep going. You're closer than you know. Beloved, while you've been growing, they've been healing too. They've felt the silence, the ache of wondering, is anyone being prepared for me? and heaven's answer was always, yes, you. There were nights they couldn't sleep, moments they sat in their car, on the edge of surrender, whispering prayers that barely had words. They've cried out for a love that feels like peace, for a connection that doesn't confuse but confirms. And even when they didn't know your name, their spirit was calling you. Just like you, they've let go of counterfeits, people who didn't see them, didn't honor them, didn't speak their language of depth and loyalty. And just like you, they've been refined by fire, learning what covenant costs, learning what real love requires. They've been learning how to lead, how to love, how to heal what they didn't break, how to carry someone without crushing them. And in their quiet moments, they feel you, not as a fantasy, but as a promise their soul won't let them forget. So don't lose hope. They're not lost. They're not far. They're being drawn to you, step by sacred step. Beloved, here's the part no one tells you. What's meant for you may not look like what you imagined. They might not fit the picture you've carried in your mind. Not your usual type. Not the mold the world convinced you to expect. But hear this clearly. They'll be your truth. God often hides destiny in what the world overlooks, because he sees the heart, not the highlight reel. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Don't reject what's been sent, just because it doesn't come in the wrapping you were expecting. You'll recognize them not by surface, but by the spirit they carry, by the way they honor you, by how they make your soul feel safe again. So open your heart. Don't miss heaven's gift because of human assumptions. Your blessing may look different, but it will feel divine. Beloved, this is not just about butterflies and late-night conversations. It's about legacy. Heaven didn't just prepare this connection to comfort you, but to commission you. Together, you will build what others only dreamed of. Not just a relationship, but a revelation of what God can do with two surrendered hearts. Your union will heal more than just each other. It will break cycles, shift atmospheres, and birth new beginnings for generations to come. This is purpose-woven love, the kind that carries weight, the kind that partners with heaven for more than emotional satisfaction. It's divine alignment for divine assignment. God is doing something new in both of you. He's merging stories for maximum impact. Behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye not know it? There's healing in this connection. There's ministry. There's movement. You were not meant to walk alone, and neither were they. Together, you will become something bigger than yourselves. This is more than romance. This is God's glory revealed through union. Let's seal this in the Spirit, beloved, because you are not just waiting. You are partnering with heaven. Say this out loud with your whole heart. I am prepared and expecting what heaven has aligned for me. Let those words sit in your spirit, not rushed, not whispered, but declared. Now, type it boldly in the comments. Prepared and expecting. This is more than a comment. It's a covenant between your faith and God's timing. Every word spoken in belief opens something in the unseen. Say it again, wherever you are. Prepared and expecting, because heaven responds to expectancy, not desperation, not fear, but holy readiness. This is how prophecy becomes reality. By agreeing with it, by speaking it, by standing in it, even before it shows up. Let this moment be your turning point. Let your declaration be the door. You are not just hoping. You are aligned and available. Peace to your soul, beloved. This is already on its way to you. You don't have to beg for what's been promised. You don't have to force what's been ordained. You've been faithful. You've kept walking, even when the road made no sense. You've trusted through the ache, and heaven has recorded every tear. Now, God is honoring your endurance with evidence. This is not fantasy. This is not false hope. This is your confirmation. That quiet nudge you felt as you listened, that peace that wrapped around you like a whisper, that was heaven saying, "You're not being teased, you're being trusted." So rest, breathe, be still and know that what you've been praying for is not just coming, it's closer than ever. Let this word be your gentle reminder. You didn't miss it. You're not behind. You are right on time, in the flow of divine love. Your angels are rejoicing, and soon, so will you.